got a shark on the hood of my top and the A for my T. Been a minute since I...
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Hartenstein.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Conley kicks to Randall. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And the three off target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to McDaniel. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And here is Conley following Lou Dort's three. Edwards, no good. Williams inside, over by Conley, banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels finds Randall. Good on the three-point shot. Randall's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. A putback. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. Conley left side. Randall from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
A nice shot by McDaniels. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Randall against Holmgren. A baseline J. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's the floater. Randall finds Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder.
Timeout, timeout.
They trail by 1. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, a Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Williams scanning the floor. Wallace outside. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Out to the right wing. 1:25 left in the first quarter.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Pass to Randall. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for George.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Here's Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. McDaniels finds Gobert. Gobert double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Randall passes to Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Wallace against McDaniel. Williams with a clean look hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 7 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so, lots of scoring in that And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Miller, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Wiggins against Miller. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Here's the teardrop. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Edwards against Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Williams kicks to Wallace. Floats one. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Edwards. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
From 11 feet away. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Pulls up. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Miller. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And here's Reed after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed finds Conley. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed in the post. He's against Wiggins. Conley's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. To the left side wing. Holmgren in the high post. He's against Reed. Edwards passes to Reed. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
And they'll get another chance. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Oh, here's Edwards. He started by Williams. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Alex Caruso is checked in for Cason Wallace. Minnesota also making some changes. Randall comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. 1:14 left now here in the second. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Randall against Holmgren. 6 to shoot. It's Randall with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Shot to stop the run. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 10.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Now here's McDaniel. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Fires for three. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's McDaniel. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
For 3, Holmgren. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know,
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
and this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 6.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition. Clearly a foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 13.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Williams up on top. Fires at the elbow. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Conley dishes to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Randall, and here's Edwards from downtown. Nice defense from George.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by George. Gobert down low. He's against Hartenstein. And here's the fast break. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here is Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Hartenstein finds Williams. Lets it fly. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from George.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Conley, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. For Minnesota, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Reed gets to Conley. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's got 11. Thunder trailing by 7. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Wallace inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wallace. There's the 3. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Timberwolves. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Timberwolves lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. It's good from long range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Reid with it. Pass to Edwards. Here's Minot. Beyond the arc, Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Reed gets the bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Back to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Wallace. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Williams for 3. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now Reed, pass to Minot. Reed with it, now defended by Wiggins. Outside Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Wiggins outside. Latrey. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Conley. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Assisting in the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter. Conley dishes to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Randall, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dort misses. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Randall outside. Shoots over Holmgren, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
and they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 5-point game, and so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Mike Conley.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. Holmgren against Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.